Welcome to the Pathways to Wholeness podcast. I'm Michael Warmoth, and I thank you for joining us for this next episode of meditative teaching. Okay, let's just settle in, relax, maybe take a few breaths, and just listen to the music before the teaching starts. In this moment, as in every moment, if we are not experiencing some sense of peace with what is, then we are called to question what we are placing our faith and trust in, what we are believing is true in this moment. Are we believing in duality and the possibility of wrong and bad? Is our trust and faith in control and the ego? We know it is if we are not at peace. But we need to bring that choice into consciousness, conscious awareness. We need to know what we are doing. Cannot change our mind and our state if we are not aware of what they are. There is a truth that is always true, that is unchanging and absolute in every moment. That truth is the truth of unity, perfection, oneness. That truth does not include separation or duality. It does not include any idea that there is anything wrong with us, wrong about us. That truth tells us and shows us that there is a perfect order, a divine unfolding to this moment and every moment, and that our waking up and becoming conscious is an absolute necessary part of that unfolding, that perfect order. We are not separate from the truth. We never were and never will be. We're not separate from that divine and perfect order and unfolding. It is impossible. So as we sit and become consciously aware of what we are choosing to believe in this moment, let us be clear that we can change our mind. We can change where we put our faith and trust. We can change what we accept as the reality of the moment. We always have that choice. Are you willing to accept that there is a divine presence within you right now? That you can choose right in this moment to accept that the truth is the only reality, no matter how far it seems from your experience. You can make the choice now to claim the truth as the only reality. What happens if you decide in this moment to proclaim that the truth is the only reality in this moment, no matter what you are experiencing, what you are feeling, what you are thinking, that actually the real truth is the only truth, and that you can be at peace with what is your experience right now, knowing that the underlying reality and truth is always the divine order and unfolding, the perfection of the infinite Creator in this moment. If you say yes to that truth right now, if you agree and are willing to be at peace with yourself fully, can you feel a change in your state? We are using our knowledge of the truth to soothe ourselves into a state of relaxation, a state of allowing and accepting, a state of resisting nothing, judging nothing, simply being with ourselves, allowing ourselves to just be as we are in this moment, letting go of any idea that there is anything wrong, anything bad, that the truth is the only reality. And let us remember that the truth is known to us. It is absolutely integral to our being. Every cell in our body is given life by the truth, the energy of creation, the creative power of life and love. We don't have to have a full experience of that to accept it as true and real. We can make the decision that that is what we hold as the truth of this moment, that knowing comes from within, from the resonance of hearing and accepting the truth. Our journey proceeds at the pace that it does. We cannot force it. We are not in charge of it. The Spirit within us is waking us up, seeking to be known by us and to be expressed fully and freely by us. It is not our job to make that happen. The only thing we can do is to make up our mind that it is happening, to develop that attitude of acceptance and allowing it to happen, of of knowing it will, of trusting in it. The Spirit is alive in each one of us, every one of us. No one is denied. It is withheld from no one. Cannot be. It is impossible. Because that Spirit is the only thing there is. It is everything. We have the power to choose. That is our greatest ability. We may have been making choices that have not led us to where we want to be, because we have been misled, misguided. Now, we seek the truth. We must remember that the truth always comes from within. So, let us say yes to accepting the peace of knowing that the truth is real within us, that we can let go of our efforts to do and be the right thing. Let go of our efforts to control anything. Come to peace with ourselves right now. We can do nothing else but make that choice to accept the truth as the only reality. That is where we will find peace.
Thank you for listening. If you'd like more information on these meditations and teachings, visit pathwaystosurrender.com. You might be interested in our other podcast, Pathways to Surrender. These are guided meditations designed to support you in letting go of whatever tensions or false ideas you might be holding about how things really are, and reaching a state of peace and surrender. That's Pathways to Surrender. Look for the next episode soon.